Hi, good morning all of you and welcome to English class. Today we are going to learn a lesson clouds. So this lesson is a conversation. This lesson is mainly a conversation between Rupesh and son. Rupesh is father, son is a son. Rupesh is father of Sonu or Sonu is the son of Rupesh. So when you follow this conversation, you will understand how the clouds are formed. And at the same time, through their conversation, we come to know or we learn how we get rain. So let us follow the conversation and try to learn how we get rain or how the clouds are formed. So it's very quite common whenever it rains, we enjoy the scenery, beautiful scenery when it is raining. We play under rain, we see rainbow. We even make use of the water when it is raining. So when these many things we do, it's our duty to know, or it's an important thing to know how clouds are formed or how we get rain. Very good. So let's follow the lesson. So this conversation once again, it's a conversation. This lesson is a conversation between Rupesh and son. Both of them are father and son, between father and son. And father asks so many questions to his son, asks so many questions to his father. Father gives reply or answers. So that answers that Rupesh gives will help us to understand what is rain and what is cloud. Rupesh is talking. Sonu, what are you doing in the terrace? Sonu, what are you doing in the terrace? Sonu was sitting in the terrace. It is an open area and he was looking at the sky and observing something. So you see the meaning of terrace I have written here. Terrace means a sitting area outside the house. A sitting area outside the house, which means in our house we allot particular area for the people to come and sit. The area will not be closed, it's a open area. We will have some sofa or we will have some chairs. Whenever guests come to our house, we will make arrangements or we will make them to sit there in that place. That place is called as a terrace. A sitting area outside the house is called as a terrace. Who was sitting in a terrace now? Sonu was sitting in a terrace and he was looking at the sky, and father asked, Sonu, what are you doing on the terrace? Sonu was telling, Daddy, I am watching these clouds. Look at them, Daddy. They are dark and big. They are also moving. Sonu was telling, Daddy, I am sitting in the veranda and I am looking at the sky. When I look at the sky, I see the clouds. The clouds are very big and very dark. The clouds are very big and dark. They are even moving in the sky, Daddy. That's what I see. That's what is making me that's what creating a lot of interest in me to observe and to look into the sky, was telling. So what was Sonu telling to his father? Daddy, I am watching those clouds. Look at them, Daddy. They are dark and big. They are also moving. I am looking into the sky and I am observing the clouds. They are very big and dark, Daddy. They are even moving. You also observe, Daddy, he was telling. Daddy means father. Another slang. Another form of father is daddy. So the clouds were moving and they were very big and dark. Rupesh was telling, yes, my dear son, I also look at the sky. The clouds are moving. They were very big and dark. I have seen already. So what father, I mean Rupesh, wanted to know why he was such eager, such an interested to see the clouds in the sky, and why he was feeling like that, why his son Sonu was feeling like that, and asked, yes, father asked, yes, I see the clouds in the sky. And Sonu was telling, Daddy, look at the cloud, it is like an elephant with a trunk. When you look at the sky, sometimes the clouds appear in different shapes. Sometimes they appear like animals, sometimes they appear like ice creams, sometimes they appear like trees in a different shapes. We notice clouds sometimes. It's common. It's quite common. Sometimes even if it is rainy season, in the evening times you can see beautiful sceneries in the sky when the clouds are get shaped and with the different colors. And he was telling, Sonu was telling to his father, Daddy, look at that cloud. It is like an elephant with a trunk. Sonu, when he looked at the sky, he noticed a cloud, and the cloud was like a big elephant with a long tusk. So tusk means, observe the meaning, looking at the board. The long nose of an elephant. The long nose of an elephant is called as tusk. So how was the cloud appearing to him? Like the cloud was appearing like a big elephant tusk. Rupesh was asking, the father of Sonu was asking, where do you see that cloud which is appearing like a elephant with a long tusk? Sonu was telling, up there, right over our heads, up there, up in the sky. Here, up in the sky, right there means exactly above our heads. When Sonu says, up there, right over our heads, Daddy, it means that it is in the sky, Daddy, exactly above our heads. We see a cloud, we can see a cloud. It is appearing like an elephant with a long tusk. Rupesh was telling, oh yes, you are right, it's white. Rupesh looked at the cloud when Sonu showed him, and really the cloud was appearing like an elephant with a long tusk. And he, after noticing that, his reaction is like this. Rupesh's reaction is like this. He was telling, oh yes, you are right, it's white. Yes, my dear son, you are right. I could see a cloud looking like an elephant. It's white, which means it is white in color. Sonu was telling, can anyone sit on them, Daddy? Daddy, can we sit on the cloud and travel from one place to another place? Because it is also looking like an object, or it is also looking like an elephant. Can we sit on them and move from one place to the other place? Rupesh was telling. He was laughing for the silly question made by his son, or he was laughing by noticing the innocent behavior of his son, by saying, sitting, do you want to sit? Ha ha ha, no, we can't. No, my dear son, we cannot sit on the cloud. Do you know what a cloud is made of? Do you know, my son, what a cloud is made of? How the cloud is formed? Made of means consist of. Do you know what the cloud is made of means? Do you know what kind of things will be there inside of the cloud? Or what do a cloud consist of? That is the meaning. If the cloud is like a solid object, like a stool or chair or like some animal, if it is a solid object, you can sit and move. It is not a solid, it is in the form of vapor. So that is why if his father wanted to give more explanation about a cloud to his son, and father laughed for the silly question of Sonu, and he said, sit. Ha ha ha, no, we can't. Do you know what a cloud is made of? Do you know how the cloud is formed? Sonu, is it smoke, Daddy? Daddy, is the cloud is formed by smoke? Rupesh was telling, no, my son, cloud is not made of smoke. Sonu, then what's it made of? Then what's it made of? Then what is it made of? What does the cloud consist of then? Rupesh was telling, a cloud has many tiny drops of water or ice in it, my dear son. Cloud contain many water drops, many small water drops or ice in it. You see, tiny means very small, very small. Tiny means small dotted particles. Droplets means very small drops of water. What will be there in the clouds? Tiny droplets, which means very small drops of water will be there in the cloud, or very small ice particles will be there. Water in frozen form, very small ice particles will be there. So these things will be there in a cloud. With the help of these things, the cloud is made up of. Where are we? Okay, see here. Father was telling, a cloud has many tiny droplets of water or ice in it, my dear son. Cloud contain many small drops of water or small frozen ice particles in it. Sonu was telling. How many droplets are there in a cloud, father? How many droplets would be there in a cloud, father? You said that there will be many small water drops or ice particles will be there. How many ice particles or how many droplets will be there, father? Rupesh was telling, millions, my dear son, millions and millions of droplets will be there in a cloud. Millions. 1 million is equal to 10 lakhs. It does not mean by only 1 million particles or droplets will be there in a sky. No. Millions and millions, uncountable number of droplets or ice particles, very small, minute ice particles will be there. That's what he meant. So, wow, how did the water go up, daddy? Wow, is it? Will there be lakhs and lakhs of ice particles or water drops? How will the water go up into the sky, daddy? He was thrilled and excited to know this reason. Rupesh was telling, that's a good question, my dear son. Son was very happy to listen that question from his son, because we believe that, when you are good at questioning, it means that some kind of interest is there to learn about certain things. When Sonu asked, how did the water go up into the sky, father? Father felt very happy. He understood that, I think he is interested to learn this. It is necessary for him to learn. And father was very much interested also to tell his son how the water go up into the sky, and he was telling, that's a good question, my dear son. What you asked is a good question. Definitely I will explain you. Water in the lakes, rivers and seas turns into water vapor because of the sun's heat during summer. This vapor goes into the sky and becomes clouds. Here he is giving complete details about the formation of the clouds. He is telling that water in the lakes, rivers and seas. You see, there is a difference between lakes and rivers and sea. In rivers, you see large or plenty of water flowing. Naturally flowing water body is called as a river. I didn't write it because already in the previous classes you might have heard about it. Rivers means a naturally flowing water body is called as river. In rivers, you will see only flowing water. You get very fresh water. In the lakes, you see four sides land. Only water body will be there in the middle. A large area of water surrounded by land is called as a lake. A large area of water surrounded by land is called as a lake. And sea, what is mean by sea? Large lake, a big lake is called as a sea. Here big means it's not a small thing, huge, very big. Sea would also look like a lake, but the water of sea will be salty. And what Rupesh was telling, water in the lakes, rivers, seas turns into water vapor because of sun's heat during summer. During summer season, when sun shine very brightly, because of the heat of the sun, water in the seas and lakes and rivers, they turn it into vapor, and this vapor goes to the sky and becomes clouds. The vapor after when the water is formed as a vapor, the water vapor, which has very lightweight particles, slowly travel upward into the sky, and they form in particular areas, and they can be seen, when you see from here, they can be seen like clouds. This is how in summer season, due to lot of sunlight, the water in the lakes, seas, rivers turn it into water vapor, the water vapor goes into the sky, because the particles in water vapor are very lightweight ones and they form as layers, or they form as clouds. That is how the clouds are formed. Next, Sonu was telling, then clouds become rain, right daddy? Soon after, father explained the how clouds are formed. Sonu was telling. So, when the clouds are formed, now it changes rain. Is it not correct, daddy? He was telling. Rupesh was telling, yes, but you do not know. But do you know how clouds turn into rain? Yes, my dear son, what you said is correct. But do you know how the clouds change as rain? Turn means change. Do you know how the clouds change it into, how the clouds turn it into rain? Sonu was telling, no daddy, I don't know. Rupesh was telling, sometimes the water droplets in the cloud stick to each other or to dust particles in air. Then the droplets become heavy. Then they are heavy enough, they fall to the ground as rain. Here he is giving exact process how we get rain from clouds. He is telling that sometimes the water droplets in the clouds stick to each other or to the dust particles in the air. When the clouds are moving, the particles means water droplets, when they touch other water droplet, or when particles means it may be water particles or it may be dust particles. When two water particles, or when one water particle touch with another dust particle, they become heavy one, and the heavy one can no longer stay in the sky, they try to fall. So, we get rain when they fall to the sky. That is what he was telling. Sometimes the water droplets in the clouds stick to each other or to the dust particles in the air. So, water droplets which are there in the form of clouds in the sky, they stick to each other, they touch each other, or they stick to other dust particles which are in the air. Then the droplets become heavy. When two of them touch each other, or when it touch to one another, they become heavy particles, and they cannot move, or they cannot travel in the air because it is heavy. When they are heavy enough, they fall to the ground as rain. When the droplets or particles are heavy, they fall to the ground. Then when they fall to the ground, we get rain. So, this is the procedure that he was telling. So, hope you understood this lesson. Okay, thank you.